Yeah.
What I'm saying is that I think that there could potentially be other dimensions, and that we're just in this particular dimension. And that's why, like, when we use technology like cameras, for instance, and they pick up certain things that we don't see with our eyes, which is a lot of these videos, it'll be people are in this area and they don't see this thing, but it's on camera and it's weird and it's like this anomaly.
Alright, hey guys. I was recently in LA with my boy Christian seeking haunted, abandoned mansions. During our adventure, I told Christian about an encounter I recently had in San Diego, and thought this a good opportunity to add in my earlier footage and share the story with you. Please comment and follow if you've experienced anything like this. So I'm agnostic about it. I will say again, I don't know. I don't know anything. I know a lot about a little bit, but I don't know anything about everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
But like, so when I first moved to San Diego, I was like, I want to see UFO, and if I see a UFO, I'm gonna like try to go up to it, and like I feel like aliens are so much smarter than us, and like they could share some information, and like maybe they're peaceful or whatever. When I started like sleeping next to my window and like videotaping and like looking out the window all night, there were some weird things I saw.
It's just a weird thing because this doesn't look like anything that a star should be. It's right above in the same spot. It hasn't moved, but there's like almost two of them right next to each other. And when I first start videotaping, it's super clear. And then for some reason before on the video, it just disappeared. Do you see how fucked up this looks? Like, why is the camera looking at it like that? Why does it look like three things? So before I was videotaping, it disappeared. Like, it just... What the fuck?
I took a video of this thing on the sky that I thought was a star, and when I zoomed in on it, it was like three things like moving around itself like this, and then it disappeared from my camera, and I could still see it with my eyes. And I was commenting the whole time, and I posted it on TikTok. But then I got this weird like feeling like shot into me. I don't know if I ever told you this. This is right when I moved to San Diego. And I had like anxiety come on, and I know what it feels like to have anxiety come on. Like I know I'm really aware of my body and my feelings and stuff.
Yeah.
I had to literally go in the other room and call my dad because I was like going through something, and I was like, it just like was shot into me, and the thing disappeared off my camera like twice. Like it was almost like radar blocking.
The light emanating off of this is ridiculous. It's not like any other star up there. It wasn't there last night. And I got such a malice feeling like before when it disappeared. I just got like a feeling that like overcame me when I was looking up at it. I had to go sit in the other room for like 3 minutes to get over it. What is this thing? That's not a star. Like, I wish the camera could capture it, but it's like, there's two things there. There's like 2 or 3 things next to each other. Right there. Please be able to capture this. Please. It's so fucked up. I had to sit there and call my dad. I can't believe this thing disappeared off my phone in the other video and just would not show up. It's gone. I can see it still. What the fuck?
And so, since that day, that night, and for the next, still to this day, and I'll have stints where I won't have it, but I started having sleep paralysis. And so like, I never had that in my entire life, and I would just be like frozen, like jaw clenched, muscles clenched, sweating bullets, right?
Yeah.
And I can feel, like I can almost see from my third eye or whatever it is, something in the room like is over me, like pushing me down that I can't move or whatever it is. And I'm like literally trying so hard just to like open my eyes or like scream or whatever it is. and I can't do it. And then I wake up and I'm all wet because I was sweating like profusely and like whatever. I've had sleep paralysis over the last month since I moved to San Diego. I can't explain why. You feel like there's a dark entity over you and you can't fucking move.
Yeah.
So that happened right after that happened, and there was no other like explanation about it. You know, like what's going on here? I don't know, but that scared me. And then like I think it was like I told my roommates about it. My one roommate was like such a dickbag about it because it was like, I'm gonna call the aliens tonight and they're gonna come down. And I was like, can you just not talk about it? Like, you'd always talk about it like at 9 p.m. And I've never been scared of anything.
Yeah.
Ever. And I had a fear, like I had this irrational fear every time I went to bed because of that. Like, it was just something that I was like, no one's gonna fucking believe me when I say this. Like, I just felt stupid and foolish. I was like, maybe I'm just having sleep paralysis and I'm like relating these two things and I'm conflating this. And so anyways, he would say shit. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, don't be a dick. So we would watch, then he would turn on like all these alien documentaries from Netflix. And so we watched one day, and it's going through all this thing, and this guy who worked in this like supposed like Area 51 thing where he was around like recovered materials and also like recovered bodies from these crafts that have crashed or whatever.
Yeah.
And so there was a live alien. And he's like, the alien, since I worked so close, like I remember looking into the room one day and it imprinted on me. And he said, ever since it imprinted on me, he has visited me my entire life. Like they have visited me, or he, or the communal whatever group of whatever it was. And he said, I get sleep paralysis, and then that's how I know they're visiting me. And I was like, I didn't even relate the two things until I watched after the fact that this dude was like, it's in the form of sleep paralysis.
That's exactly
that
how
these things are visiting you, and like you can't move, and they can phase into your room, and they can do whatever they want to you.
Yeah.
Like at a certain point though, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna stop talking. I said to myself, if these motherfuckers can like freeze and paralyze me, if they can phase into my room, if they can do all this shit, there's nothing I can do anyways. So I might as well just deal with it and go to sleep. There's nothing I can do, so let's get rid of the fear. And that's how I got kind of over it. And I still get it every once in a while, but I'm like, there's nothing I can do. Like that was a fucked up.
The crazy thing that is
so scary.
How you just described it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to like dick ride this show, because like it's just a show. But like they have people that said the exact same thing as you, and it's so fucking weird because like they'll have this encounter, and it's like a far off, one-off encounter that they know is like something that notices them. Like you feel it when something notices you. And
well,
like you
the
could
radar,
tell.
they knew they took it off the radar.
You could tell, exactly. And so it's like,
and then a feeling got shot into me, dude. That was I was like, what the fuck?
And that's what they say. It's like they could get into your thoughts, and they can take over your thoughts, and then that being tied to like paralysis is like so intertwined with a lot of these cases that I've been watching and like researching lately. I've been getting really interested in it, and so 100% I believe everything you said. And
it just is a weird fucking coincidental thing, and I never, I'm not like some crazy like aliens, but
there's all these different. Because I do think that there's enough like evidence of stuff going on, and then the fact that I feel like they try to suppress us and they try to distract us with all this bullshit.
It's still just as bright as it was before, but you can tell right now in the video that it's almost gone. Like, it's just as bright as... This is amazing. The one reason why I moved to San Diego is to catch